Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? Fuck a countdown, man. We starting. Sorry it took too long. Let me get the window switched over. And then we can start this. What's up, everybody? How's it going? What's going on today? It's hot as shit outside today. Game capture 2K26. And then audio capture 2K26. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? How's my audio sound? OBS literally reset my whole shit. So I have no idea. I have no idea what's even going on. I literally opened up OBS 10 minutes ago and everything had changed. It deleted my stream key. It deleted my bitrate settings. It deleted my export settings. So, like, if you guys see some, like, weird things or audio's unmixed, it's because of OBS. I think I got everything back to where it was, though. Change my controller batteries. You left BDE stream to be here? Dude, that's awesome. Somebody needs to tell him I'm stealing his viewers over here. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys a little music. Or I won't. Okay, there it goes. Alright. What's going on, chat? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's about time to hop into some universe mode. How does everything sound and look, chat? Does anything sound or look different? On my end, everything seems to be fine. No game sound. That's an issue. Sounds alright. Let me test something real quick. I promise we're gonna jump into universe mode. I need to test the audio real quick. Figure out why it's not working. Yeah, it's not doing anything. We should have sound now. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, we got sound. All right. If you're just joining in, audio kind of low. If you're just joining in, we just started streaming. We're gonna be jumping into universe mode. My OBS reset itself literally the second before I went live. So just trying to make sure that all the audio stuff is good. It looks like it is. I can turn my volume up a little bit. That's probably good right there. Oh my god, man. All right. Let's get our thing open here. I'm gonna run and get some water real quick. I will be right back, and then we can start. Alright, cool. Need some new headphones, bruh. I look like I'm about to tell the plane where to land type shit. Astro Boy type shit. I need some new headphones. Alright, guys. We'll be hopping into our Ruthless Aggression mode. We set it up the other day if you were here for that. I appreciate you showing up for both streams. But today we are going to actually hop in and do the matches. Alright, so let's check out what we got here. How have things changed? Because I did just a little bit more setup after that stream. And I did a little bit of setup about an hour ago. So some things have changed. We're starting there. Rivalries. All these are fine. Tag team formations. Breakups. No announcing the cash in. That's lame. Turn that up. Turn that up. Presentation, entrances, show theme off. I still don't even know what these do. That's fine. Taker comeback arc. Think so? Is it Undertaker's universe mode to conquer? All right, so here's how things have changed, and here's how they are going to be. Usually when I do the Era universe modes, I've been going from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania. But I feel like that's getting kind of old. You know, it's getting kind of old to do the same thing every video. So this video, we're going to try some things a little different. So you can see we have Raw and SmackDown here. No change there. I usually have been doing one brand. But this time we're going to go two. They do have their separate rosters now. I went in and fixed that on the setup stream. They both had the same rosters, but I went in and they each have exclusive rosters now. On top of both shows having their own rosters, true brand split style, since we are in the Ruthless Aggression era, you can see that the first week of the universe mode here, we also have the draft. So we will immediately be starting at the WWE draft. This is post WrestleMania, of course. And you will see why it's post WrestleMania here in a second. So we got the WWE draft, takes place first week. After the draft takes place, that moves us right into our King of the Ring tournament. I debated for a while how to do King of the Ring. Originally, I had it set on Raw to just be a tournament that happens on Raw, but we're gonna do it as its own thing on Sunday, and it will be across 2 different shows. So King of the Ring will take place on both Heat and Velocity. If we go into it, you can see that the arenas, it'll start out on Heat, and then halfway through, it'll switch to Velocity. And how do I know that will happen? I don't know that will happen. The game could glitch out, and that could not happen at all. But if I click the help option here, it says at the bottom. The alt arena is used for the second day of an event in universe mode. The nighttime arena switches halfway through the card for each of the respective days. So that's what I'm hoping will happen there. Whether the game will do it or not, remains to be seen. Hopefully, I stop stuttering as the stream goes on. I just slammed a coffee. Forgive me. All right. I got the coffee jitters. All right. So both Raw and SmackDown will be in the King of the Ring tournament, and the King of the Ring will take place across Heat and Velocity. Last stream, people asked if I was going to include Heat and Velocity. Not as their own shows, but the King of the Ring will take place there now. The King of the Ring winner, we'll see how the game books it, but right now I'm planning on the King of the Ring winner getting a championship match at Backlash for whatever brand. If the winner is on SmackDown, he'll get the SmackDown championship, and the Raw, it will be the same. And then we will play through the universe up to Backlash, and that's all I have planned for now. We might continue it, we might not. It depends on the vibes once we get to Backlash. What about SummerSlam? It'll just depend on the vibes. Like I said, it'll depend on the vibes when we get to Backlash, what we do. I have done a Ruthless Aggression SummerSlam before, so I did want this universe mode to be kind of unique. I've never done a draft. I've never done King of the Ring, and I don't think I've done Backlash. So, this will be entirely unique to this video or stream. Alright, as for the weekly shows, we got Monday Night Raw, of course. Of course. Eric Bischoff is our general manager. And for our championships, Triple H is the World Heavyweight Champion. We are in the midst of the Reign of Terror. Yes, I know this is 08 Triple H. Yes, I know that. Triple H always looks the same. It'll be okay, I promise. 08 Triple H is no different than 07 Triple H. They are the same person 1 year later. All right. Our Intercontinental Champion is Umaga. Umaga is one of those guys who is burned into my brain from this era. In my 2007 Universe Mode video... Hold on, I got the Skyrim music still playing in the background. In my 2007 Universe Mode video, Umaga was pretty much one of the main dudes. He's in the thumbnail, and that's for a good reason. He's instantly recognizable. This dude is awesome. For the World Tag Team Championship, we've got Kane and RVD. Last stream when we were doing the setup, we set up Kane and RVD's team, and I discovered that at least Google says that this team never had a name, so we nicknamed them Team Burn. I'll let you guys decipher what that means between both RVD and Kane, but they are the tag team champions. The most Triple H changes is his hair wetness. You are correct. That is the only difference between versions of Triple H, and also steroids. Like, I don't know if hair wetness and taking steroids are, like, related to each other, if they equate to each other, but And then our women's champion, which the women's championship will be exclusive to Raw. So that will be Victoria. And to note, since we are starting Universe from where it starts post WrestleMania into Backlash, that means that WrestleMania has already happened. Wait a second. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure of something. Did I do a Money in the Bank in my 2007 Universe mode? Was there a Money in the Bank match? I don't think there was. There was a Money in the Bank match. And Rey Mysterio won it. All right, so we got some changes we got to make here. You can see Edge, I put his Money in the Bank holder. But I just went and checked my 2007 Universe mode on the channel. And at WrestleMania 23, right at the end, let me, you can see it here. WrestleMania 23, 2007 Universe, Rey Mysterio ends up winning Money in the Bank. So, since we are post-WrestleMania here, we are going to continue the canon of that and give the Money in the Bank to Rey Mysterio. I think I have to go to SmackDown to do that. All right. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Doing an all-women's Universe mode? I thought about doing that as well for the channel. All right. And that will lead us over into SmackDown. So SmackDown GM is Teddy Long. As far as I know in Universe mode, you don't ever see the GMs outside of the draft. What was that? You don't ever see them outside of the draft. So I don't know if this will matter or not. It might not. For our championships on SmackDown, John Cena is the WWE champion. It's hard to do a Universe mode from this era and not include John Cena as the champion. I mean, just look at this dude's forearms, man. He's basically a T-Rex. Our United States champion is Mark Henry. Our tag team champions are MVP and Mr. Kennedy. I don't know what happened to Mr. Kennedy's lower half. I think he was in some kind of accident, maybe. But regardless of his accident, he holds the tag team championship. And then our cruiserweight champion is Tajiri. And of course, like I said, we did our 2007 Universe mode and Rey Mysterio won the Money in the Bank. So we'll give him Money in the Bank here. Alright, and that's what we're looking like. That's what the Universe mode is looking like. Did I switch all the... Yeah, I switched all the options. I want to say, can we do Edge versus Matt Hardy? Right now, I'm not planning on booking anything. I want to let the Universe mode kind of play out and see what happens. Yo, what's up? What's up? All right. All right, guys. Are we ready? Does everybody have a drink? Does everybody have a smoke? Does everybody have a chair to sit in? If you don't have those things, get them now. All right, we here. Is this 2005? This is every year. This is every year in the Ruthless Aggression era. All right. Let me get some background music for myself because I will go schizophrenic if I don't have music in the background. Wait, that can't work. Hold on a second. Why does the application audio not pick up 2K? I don't get that. But that one does. So I can't have music on in the background. Motherfucker. Ain't that about some shit right there? Alright, well I guess I can't have music playing in the background because of OBS resetting itself. Interesting. Interesting how that works. Close that out. All right. We should be good to start. Like I said, if you don't have a drink, if you don't have a snack, if you don't have a chair to sit in, you better find one quick. Is there a way, before I start this, is there a way to change... Hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I needed to turn... What was it? There was something I needed to turn off. Superstar HUD is off. Match rating, control help. Display referee counts. Okay, that's on. Do I think Jade belongs in that group? Jade? Oh, okay. It's a previous message. I have 3 tag teams so far. Old school. It's Trish, Lita, Tori, McCool. I mean, the old ones sound good. Your teams. I'm not too familiar with modern WWE, so I couldn't say. I don't know how things are now. My knowledge of modern WWE is whatever comes up on Instagram Reels and whatever you guys say in chat. Display my stats. What are my stats? Chat, what the fuck is my stats? I want to turn the submissions down. We're going to turn the dives down. We are going to turn... Trading blows is already down. Turn that down. Referee downtime. Superstar downtime. Basic reversal windows. Win-loss record. Signature finisher reversal. Turn the rollout duration down. It's kind of annoying. All right. Autobots, roll out. All right, here we go. All right, start universe. Play show, watch show. All right. I just can't think of what to press sometimes. Oh my God, we have a show here. Okay. All right, opening night, Monday Night Raw. This is also a draft episode. We've got a normal match. We got the women's champion taking on Melina. One-on-one match. We have our draft, of course. Tommy Dreamer taking on Chris Jericho. We got Umaga versus Shelton Benjamin. We got our round 2. Goldberg versus Christian. A 6-man triple threat tornado tag match. Jamal and Rosie, Kane and RVD, and the Dudley Boys. The main event looks peak. Hold on. I'm going to get there. I saw it. We got the round 3 of the draft. And then our main event. Evolution already on the rocks. Triple H defends the World Heavyweight title against Randy Orton with Batista as the special guest referee. So Evolution already on the rocks from the jump. All right. So Victoria versus Melina. We can send that one. Women's champion picks up the win. Nice. All right. Here we go. First round of our draft. I have no idea how the draft works in this game. This game's been out for, what, 3 months now? I have not touched the draft one single time, even though I make videos on the game. I have no idea how this works. So, do I click start draft or do I click watch? Am I watching it or do I get to play it? I would rather just sim it. Click watch. See what happens. Eric Bischoff of Raw and Teddy Long for SmackDown. Okay, a little friendly handshake. Raw's on the board first. And Kane is the... Okay. Kane and RVD, the tag team champions, are safe on Raw. I did set it so champions can be drafted. And wow, immediately, 3-minute warning gets drafted to SmackDown. Wow, all of Evolution. Okay, they were already on Raw. But Evolution will stay on Raw. That keeps the world title on Raw. SmackDown drafts London and Kendrick. SmackDown going for the tag team division. Team Angle gets drafted to Raw. World's greatest tag team, Kurt Angle. Wow. SmackDown going for the tag teams. Heidenreich and Road Warrior Animal. Okay. SmackDown going straight for the tag team division. Do I get a recap of that? I do not get a recap of that. We go right into Tommy Dreamer. Hold on. Is there a way to recap that? You can't recap the draft that just fucking happened? Wait, seriously? You can't look at what just happened? How the fuck will I ever remember that? How will I ever remember who got drafted where if I don't know? You can't look at the results? What? Okay, I guess you can't look at the results. What the fuck? Jericho picks up the win over Tommy Dreamer. Hopefully, maybe at the end of the show, it'll show me the results. I'm pretty sure SmackDown only drafted tag teams. All right. Umaga versus Shelton Benjamin. Intercontinental Champion picks up the win, and that brings us to round 2 of the draft. Am I going to have to get a fucking notebook out and write this shit down? All right, here we go. Draft round 2. SmackDown needs to desperately pick a single superstar. The Mexicools get drafted to Raw. SmackDown with another tag team. Raw on the board. Raw's going to pick Bobby Lashley. That's actually a good pick. SmackDown going to go for another tag team. Drafts the Dudley Boys. SmackDown tag team exclusive brand. Raw drafts Big Show. SmackDown. Why not pick the Rockies, right? Okay, well, SmackDown picks CM Punk. Finally, SmackDown gets a single superstar. I guess it wouldn't be hard for CM Punk to win the world title. All right. We definitely going to hop into the main event match. All right, Goldberg versus Christian. Goldberg pick up the win in there. I don't think anybody would have expected any less of Mr. of the Goldisberg. 6-man triple threat tornado tag. Both the Dudleys, all three of these teams are on SmackDown now, right? SmackDown literally just drafted all three of these teams. I'm pretty sure all three of them just got drafted to SmackDown. The Dudley boys able to win the 6-man or the triple threat tag match, and that will bring us to the draft again. All right. Third round of the draft. Oh, it wants me to... Why ask me this time? Nobody going for the... Oh, but Raw going for Brock Lesnar. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. 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 Raw takes Mickie James. No. Anybody but him. Okay, WWE Champion stays on SmackDown. That was the big one. I'm surprised the WWE Champion only just now got drafted. Raw picks up Edge. Lita is the manager for Edge, so I'm assuming Lita will go with Edge. SmackDown takes Mick Foley. What is SmackDown's singles division now? CM Punk and Mick Foley? I'm so confused on why it asked me to play that one that time. All right, but that leads us into our main event. I'm surprised The Rock hasn't got drafted. Yeah, I thought The Rock, I mean, he's literally the top on the draft list. I thought he would have been one of the first ones. He's probably one of the highest overalls in this whole universe mode, him and Stone Cold. Which is also to note that Stone Cold is in this mode. He just has not shown up yet. All right. So that leads us into our main event of week 1 of the draft edition of Monday Night Raw. World Heavyweight title. Randy Orton takes on Triple H with Batista as the special guest referee. All right, guys. So already I see a problem. I'm going to have to fix that. Give me 1 second. The ring has completely switched. All right, let's try. Let's see if that switch works. All right, let's try that again. Seems like the ring glitched out. All right, there we go. Evolution already is already at the end. Evolution did already all get drafted to Raw, so we know all these guys are going to be on Raw still. Batista with a perfect count. Okay. Calling it down the middle. The impartial animal. Randy Orton suplex. Batista again, perfect count. We haven't seen Triple H go for a cover, I don't believe, so we don't know if he's going to count Triple H's pins the same way. Who do you got to win? I'm going to pick Triple H to retain the title right now. If there's one thing that you can bet on in this era of WWE, it is Triple H retaining the World Heavyweight Champion. I feel like you could become rich off making that bet. Orton, though. Triple H says, get your bitch ass up, man. Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Orton to the top rope. Only able to get 3 punches off. You have to get 10 punches to do the full damage. Orton slides out. Triple H off the announce table. Misses the drop kick. Now Orton going to the top rope, elbow. Goes for the cover. Batista again with a perfect pin. Triple H trying to steal the win. Batista still counts, even though he sees Triple H's feet on the ropes. Oh, Triple H, okay. Got athletic Triple H here. Sizing that boy up. Dropping the big knee. It might be over, though. Oh, doesn't go for the... Thought he was going to go for the spine buster. Goes for a Samoan drop. Triple H shouts out the bloodline. Goes for the spine buster reversed. Okay, here we go. Vintage Orton. Batista again. Perfect count. Batista might call this one down the middle. This might just be a battle of who is the best in Evolution. Orton up to the top rope again. Shoves him away. Triple H just stands there. Oh, wow. Batista calls the feet under the ropes. The impartial animal. Ooh, high knee. Triple H. Orton trying to win the World Championship. Neckbreaker. Batista getting in position. To his feet, RKO. And Triple H able to kick out. Oh no. World champion. And Triple H now gonna go to the top rope. Dude, imagine if he hit a top rope diving fucking pedigree. How fucking sick would that be? Diving clothesline. I mean, you take what you can get, I guess. Another rope break. Orton is not under the ropes. Interesting. Orton's not going to like it when he gets up, though. Reverses the pedigree. Uh-oh. Is this the punt? No. To his feet. Another RKO. The Animal into the cover, and Randy Orton wins the world title. Wow, a straight up match of who the better in Evolution is. Batista calls it right down, fair and square down the middle. Randy Orton wins the world title immediately. Look at Batista standing out there, holding his hands. All right, new world champion on the first show. All right, so that's that. Victoria beat Melina. I can't look at the recap of the draft, but pretty much SmackDown drafted a bunch of tag teams. Jericho beats Dreamer. Umaga beats Shelton. Goldberg beats Christian. Dudley Boys. And Orton is the new World Heavyweight Champion. What is rivalries? Does that show me who's on what? No, it doesn't. Did that just... The Rock entered the ring and confronted Tommy Dreamer. In a tense sharedown after the match, the crowd roared. These two rivals stood their ground. How did... Man, we should have hopped. How did I miss the Rock and Tommy Dreamer feud? Okay, we got to be on the lookout for this. Goldberg and Christian. We got to be on the look for Rock and Tommy Dreamer feud. We got to tap into that. All right, so that's going to lead us to SmackDown. Crazy first match there. All right, and this is where the draft will conclude at 6 rounds. So, first week of SmackDown, we've got Edge and Mark Henry taking on Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. We've got round 4 of the draft. We've got John Morrison, or I guess it'd be Johnny Nitro at this point, Eminem, facing Super Crazy and Psychosis. We've got another tag team match. MVP and Mr. Kennedy take on Heidenreich and Road Warrior Animal. We got round 5 of the draft. We've got Spike Dudley versus Nunzio. I gotta imagine this is a cruiserweight division match. We've got round 6 of the draft. And for the main event, how does SmackDown compete to an All Evolution special guest referee world title match? John Cena and Tajiri one-on-one normal match. Cinema. Cinema. All right. So first, SmackDown is literally all tag team matches. It's all tag team matches. And John Cena versus Tajiri. All right. What just happened? I think I just deleted that match on... Let me back out. I think I just deleted the first match on accident. All right. Mark Henry and Edge versus Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. Wow. And the world's greatest tag team gets beat by a not tag team. All right. And that brings us into the draft round 4. Now, I think it's going to be key for SmackDown in this round to draft not a tag team. I think that's just your strategy here. Get The Rock. Take The Rock. Okay. They're a tag team! It's The Rock and Hurricane! Okay, well, at least you get The Rock. Raw gonna take Sabu. No way. SmackDown drafts Scott Steiner 03 free. Name doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. And Raw drafts Matt Hardy. Are Edge and Matt Hardy on the same brand now? I think they are. I think Edge and Matt Hardy both got drafted to Raw. SmackDown. Oh, who did they choose? I didn't see what it was. It's Raw going to pick Viscera for their last pick. Oh, boy. Wait, there's more picks. Why was SmackDown's over and Raw's still going? Oh, it's over for everybody. Okay. All right. Eminem versus the Mexicools. And Eminem come up with the win. All right. The tag team champions, MVP and Mr. Kennedy, versus Heidenreich and Road Warrior Animal. And the tag team champions pick up the win. And now we have another draft. All right, what's this, round 7? Round 7 of the draft. SmackDown's still in need of some more single stars. I think Raw needs more tag teams. And Raw immediately drafts Jeff Hardy, and that completes their draft. Oh, the drafts. Oh, we get to look at it now, okay. Wait, is this just Raw? This is just Raw. All right, so here's all the people that got drafted to Raw. Big Show, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Charlie Haas, Edge, Kurt Angle, So Edge and Matt Hardy are on the same brand. Very interesting. Psychosis, Shelton Benjamin, and Super Crazy. It didn't give me a recap for SmackDown. Interesting. It just gave me a recap for Raw. All right, Nunzio versus Spike Dudley. Nunzio picks up the win there. And that moves us into our main event match. WWE Champion takes on the Cruiserweight Champion. This is SmackDown's competitor to a world title match featuring only members of Evolution. All right, guys. So I'm seeing a problem already here, and I'm not sure how to fix this one. Is that just because I went to watch show it did that? I certainly hope so. Try it again. All right, chat. All right, let's see. Start match. Maybe if I do it that way, it won't switch the arena. Some reason watch show in this mode is so glitchy with the arenas and the logos. See if that fixes it. That does indeed not fix it. All right. I guess we'll have to use the SmackDown 02 arena. Because that's the only other arena I have. All right, guys. I also need to run a poll, and I need chat to help me out here. So, Rey Mysterio is the Money in the Bank holder. John Cena is the current WWE champion, and he is about to have a match. Does Rey Mysterio cash in? Poll is live right now. Chad, let me know. Does Rey Mysterio cash in his Money in the Bank on Cena right now? You know, Raw just had a new world champion. All right, let's hop into it. Chad, let me know. Let me know. Does Rey Mysterio cash in on this match? Cena. Deadlift powerbomb. Okay. Tajiri ducks. All right, Tajiri slides out, heel kick. Cena, straight knee to the face. Bloody this man. Cena tossing around Tajiri. Cena, like he's about to take a shit in the middle of the ring. Okay, Cena go for the Hurricane Rana, but Tajiri, scouted by the Cruiserweight Champion. Spins him around and kicks him in the back of the head. Yo, that was kind of based. I'm going to smack you in the face and then kick you in the head. Like, sweet. Tajiri. Gonna look for a springboard. Springboard. Cena sidesteps it. Big win for Tajiri if he can pin the WWE champion. I love Tajiri's moves, man. It's just kicks to the face. He just has different variations of the same kick to the face. From behind. And Cena right back to his feet. Hurricane Rana. Tajiri back up, though. Cena. WWE champion off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Oh, Cena dumps him to the outside. Tajiri pissed off. Do something about it. Tajiri still keeping himself in the match. Let me, shit. Making sure that Tajiri had a moveset. Okay. Tajiri calling for the end. Cena blocks the kick. And Cena from behind lifts him up F you. Into the cover. And Tajiri kicks out of the FU. Is the championship on the line? No, this is just a singles match. Wow, the match of Tajiri's life with the WWE champion, and he gets to kick out of the FU. Cena back to his feet. Tajiri looking to finish him off. Taking the turnbuckle pad off. This man's fed up with it. Senton. Into the cover on the WWE champion. And wow, I literally thought he got him. I literally thought he got him. Uh-oh, no. Tajiri, you have to move. 5-knuckle shuffle. Tajiri moves. Wow, he listened. Goes for a springboard, but Cena. Tajiri rolls up the champion. Oh, and Tajiri again nearly scores a pinfall on Cena. Cena with a straight punch. Referee distracted. Tajiri with the mist. Into the cover. Referee distracted, but Cena still. Tajiri. Has he beaten John Cena? And Cena again kicks out. Cena off the ropes. Tajiri has done enough damage to defeat John Cena. Here we go. He's charging up. Another kick. John Cena reverses. Tajiri still a fight at him. Another kick. Lifts his ass up. He's not done. He's not done. Another one. He's not done. He's not finished. Tajiri, brainbuster. And he pins John Cena and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio immediately cashing in Money in the Bank. Cena has taken at least 5 CTE level kicks to the head and a brainbuster. Cena, though, able to reverse. Still has life in him. Never give up. Never back down. Rey off the ropes. Cena still with life. No, Rey. Don't. Swing and miss, John Cena. How does he do it, man? The Marine, Rey Mysterio, stops the comeback, though. Cena back to his feet, drop kick. Both men not able to get to their feet. Rey charging in. This is Rey's match to lose. Springboard splash. Rey Mysterio back to the top. Another splash. Go for the pin. He's not done. He wants another one. A third frog splash. But Cena gets the knees up. Cena gonna go for the comeback, but Rey cuts him off. Holy shit. We laughed at the SmackDown main event thinking it couldn't compete with Raw, but here we are now. Rey Mysterio doing a little limb work. You love to see it. You love to see the limb work and a Money in the Bank cash in. Up to the top again. Mysterio. Balls to the face. And Cena still has fight in him. Look at Cena, man. He looks like he's been through a war. I guess that's why they call him the Marine. Oh no, Cena trying to spoil the Money in the Bank cash in. 5-knuckle shuffle. Rey able to get out of the way. Springboard dropkick misses. And he steps right into the FU. John Cena. But Rey able to keep his Money in the Bank contract alive. Cena back to the top rope. Frog splash. Is that enough? And Rey Mysterio is unsuccessful. Wow. Cena loses to Tajiri and then immediately spoils Rey Mysterio's Money in the Bank cash in. Yeah, absolute absolute cinema. John Cena not able to defeat Tajiri, but able to, when it really mattered, when everything was on the line, he came up with the victory. That's him. He's him. All right. John Cena suffered a minor injury during this match. Although still cleared to compete, the threat of injury further should be concerned on this superstar's mind. Did I leave injuries on? Did I leave injuries on? Oh, yeah. I did leave injuries on. Turn that off. That's annoying. That would be really lame if John Cena, after doing all that, loses his title because he has to forfeit it to injury. What does pause universe at the bottom mean? Do you guys see that? It says pause universe. Pausing universe will suspend the current show to allow you to safely make significant changes to superstars. Oh. All right. So we've had the draft. We've had a world title match with all of Evolution, minus Ric Flair. And then we had a WWE Championship Money in the Bank cash-in, unsuccessful. But that brings us to the King of the Ring tournament. I have no idea who is going to be booked in this. I have absolutely no idea. But let's go. Let's go ahead. Simming up to King of the Ring. All right. All right. So here is our King of the Ring tournament. We've got Sabu and Kurt Angle. Actual lit match. We've got Umaga and Viscera. Heidenreich and Paul London. And MVP and Brian Kendrick. All right, so one problem I'm seeing here is that... All right, so we're gonna change this. We're gonna change this. I want this King of the Ring to be a Raw versus SmackDown King of the Ring, so we're gonna edit this. Kurt Angle's on Raw. Sabu's also on Raw, so we're gonna change some of these. Edit match participants. We'll leave Kurt in there. Can I go by roster? You can't sort by roster, probably. All right, so we'll put Batista, because Batista is on Raw. This one's fine. This one needs to be edited. All right. And then we're going to put... All right, so we had to rebook that a little bit, but I didn't want both Paul London and Brian Kendrick to both be in this. Kind of lame. So here we are, King of the Ring tournament. First round matchups: Batista versus Kurt Angle, Umaga versus Viscera, Goldberg versus Paul London. Somebody in chat says Paul cooked. Yeah. Paul's going to have to cook if he wants to come up with the win on this one. And then we've got MVP versus Durag Vince McMahon. These are our first round matchups for our King of the Ring tournament. Let's go ahead and hop into Batista and Kurt Angle. I'm hoping that these arenas are not going to glitch out like the other ones did. Okay, we're good. King of the Ring is underway. Angle. Slides out the back. Angle again. Catches him, suplex. He said Vince is the boss, so he's going to make himself win. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Kurt Angle, springboard moonsault. Angle is still on that type of time. Already springboard moonsault, BME style, going right back to the top rope. Batista able to kick out. Nobody thought a one shoulder tackle was going to put away Batista. Angle already calling for him to get his to his feet. There's no way he has a finisher yet. 2K special in the corner. Busts him open already. The animal already bleeding. Kurt goes for another suplex. Batista. Angle reverses again. Batista. Setting him on the top, but Kurt Angle dodging everything. Angle right back to his feet. Batista can't even get out of the ring before he's back to his feet. What's my favorite version of Batista? I like when he had the glasses and the blue jeans and he was talking about kissing fat chicks and shit. That's my favorite version of Batista. Batista tossing this man, hurts his own back. I know what that's like, brother. Irish whip, Batista maybe looking for the spine buster. Kurt Angle goes for the knee, misses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kurt Angle reverses again, though. Another suplex. And Batista nearly loses the match. Some of these referee counts are like razor sharp thin. Angle from behind, Angle slam. And now he drops the straps. It's not looking good for the animal. And he reverses. Okay. Batista splash off the ropes. Uh-oh. No! Angle reverses again. Catches him. Doesn't go for the ankle lock. Goes for a German instead. Okay. Kurt on the apron. Backdrop. Then this Kurt is on one today, brother. Kurt Angle is on one. Batista has moonsault off the barricade. Off the stairs now. Kurt Angle using every part of the arena to his advantage. Referee up to a 6 count. 7. 6-7. Batista wipes him out with a clothesline. Into the cover, first round. Not even a 2 count. This man Kurt said, I ain't even tired yet for real. Back to his feet. Tries to catch him in that suplex again. Sidesteps him. Kurt tries to get the leg. Maybe for the... No! Kurt again reverses it. Batista has not gotten to do the thumb thing yet. Batista right back to his feet. Batista bomb. And Kurt Angle still in the match. There we go. Yes, sir. Kurt Angle gonna look for a power bomb. Oh, Batista said, fuck all this. The Animal gonna go to the top rope. Kurt Angle moves out of the way simply. Oh, no. No, Batista. Kurt Angle. Angle slam off the ropes. And Kurt Angle advances to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Cinema. Cinema. Yo, if someone wants to defeat Kurt Angle the way he wrestled this match, you're going to have to pop one or two, man. This one's on one. This man's on one. He's becoming the immortal Kurt Angle. All right, and that will lead us into Umaga versus Viscera. A big man match. Umaga ready to start. Oh, shit. No way he wrestles in the... Okay. I forgot this man had the full leather attire. Umaga tries a chop. Ineffective. Umaga is the current Intercontinental Champion as well. Big Daddy V dumped to the outside. They gonna have to repair the floor type shit. Umaga jumped. Now they really gonna have to repair that floor right there. Uppercut. Blocks the uppercut. Umaga going crazy with the chops. God damn, bro. Chill. I think he just murdered Viscera. I think he just killed him. There's no way. Oh, he got right back up. I was about to say there's no way he gets back in the ring, but oh, he did the Rusev thing. Umaga did the Rusev thing. Umaga reverses again. Another leg whip. Off the ropes. Drops the knee to the hand. Unique offense, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen someone drop their knee on someone's hand before. Viscera again. With a heel kick. Okay. Uh-oh, no. Umaga, you have to get out of the way. Do not lay face down on the mat, please. For the love of God, don't. Viscera hits the ropes. Umaga trips his big ass. Viscera going for the grape squish. The Great Khali grape squish. Umaga does not care about that move. Out of the corner. Umaga. 2K special. Umaga got this in the bag. You think so? Umaga with a super kick. Uh-oh. He went KO Ken. He got a Zenkai boost. Straight knee to the face. It's hard to beat that move. Uh-oh. Viscera, you have to move. Oh, no. Samoan spike, but he moves. He dodges the thumb. Viscera is a fan of a lot of things, but thumbing is not one of them. Lifts him up. Tosses him. Showing the strength. Off the ropes, big splash. Is that enough? Umaga off the ropes, big boot. Viscera did his cardio before this match. This man running everywhere. What do you think what do you think a cardio routine for somebody like Viscera looks like? Like, that has to be the most unpleasant workout session. Umaga says, get your bitch ass up. Oh. Now he decided against that and just hits a regular clothesline. Oh, shit, Umaga. No! Black hole slam! Oh, Viscera kicks out at 1. Viscera drops the leg. Umaga knows not to lay face... No! You can't lay face down on the mat. Oh, the big sit. Is that enough? Collapsing the lungs, and it is. Viscera moves on. Wow, so our first round losses to this point are Batista and Umaga. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, chill. Oh my god, chill out. Look at his fucking face. It's not that serious. Oh boy. Well, after 2 first-round matches that are relatively even between competitors, we move in to our third first-round matchup here. The man, Paul London, has the biggest uphill battle of anybody. Well, he has the second biggest uphill battle of anybody in the King of the Ring. Just simulate? No. We can't do that. Paul London deserves a fair shot just like everybody else. He deserves a fair chance. Everybody in chat, I need you to cross your fingers and your toes. Wow, the heel kick doesn't phase him. I thought this man was about to hit it unprettier. That was a really odd way to hit a bulldog. London. Lord Farquaad. Paul Farquaad into the cover. Neither man able to get the upper hand so far. Okay. Able to take Goldberg off his feet. Paul Farquaad charging the crowd up. Sling blade. Oh my god, I love Finn Balor. I really like this heat arena. Wow, and Paul London, a right hand bust open Goldberg. Oh, using the speed to stay out of dodge. Goldberg doesn't know what hit him. Back to his feet, another Hurricane Rana. Can he do it? Can he complete the dream? And Goldberg finally able to catch him. Well, it was nice while it lasted, chat. It was nice while it lasted. Oh, no. No, London. London, please. You have to... A leg bar? Okay. I thought the spear was coming. Uh-oh. Paul London making the comeback. The dream is still alive. No, you have to hit another move. You can't. Oh, you're wasting time. Goldberg off the ropes. Hurricane Rana again. Man spamming Hurricane Ranas. Another cover. Ooh, he almost does it. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what is that taunt? I ain't never seen that one, my guy. London gets reversed into the spear. Oh, no. And he kicks out of the spear. Paul London in the match of his life. Oh, no. Don't stumble to your feet. No, jackhammer. And it's all over. Man, we were on the brink of the upset of a lifetime. Paul London was about to hit that sliced bread. But, yeah, he's him. Yep, he's him. It only takes one spear and jackhammer. It's over. Okay. So that will move us into our last match of the first round. So I said Paul London had the biggest hill to climb, but MVP, man, we are everybody send your energy to MVP Spirit Bomb style. He needs our energy. If MVP is going to win this match, he's going to have to charge the Spirit Bomb. I just fucking can't. I don't know what should make MVP more mad. The fact that he has to face Durag Vince or the fact that they're wearing the same color attire. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was kind of like power rank. That was kind of like he just like busted off a jutsu or something. Drops him down. Make him pay. Punch him some more, man. He deserves a couple more of those. We'll let you get a couple free ones. I'm sure the ref will look the other way. Vince back to his feet. No offense yet. MVP up to the second rope. Die. A diving punch? A diving punch. Okay, that is cinema. That is cinema. A diving that missed. Okay. I see what type of time we're on. I can't say I've ever seen the top rope diving punch to the face before. This man did a for real Superman punch. He said, this is for pushing Roman Reigns in 10 years. MVP. Oh, but Vince, right back to his feet. MVP off the ropes. I mean, you got to kind of enjoy this right now. I mean, he's just straight mollywhopping this dude. I don't think Vince has hit a single move yet. Do us all a favor, man. Put him out right here. Put him out before it gets any worse. No. MVP. Not going to be beaten. Flatliner. Vince back up to his feet. The playmaker. One of the best moves ever invented in wrestling. And the referee with a weird count there. You gotta wonder, will the referee count the 3 and make his boss lose? Vince into a cover. Vince McMahon. No way. Pedigree. Center of the ring and doesn't go for the cover. Instead, gonna take the... Is the referee gonna do... Oh, Vince McMahon. MVP, though. Trying to take advantage. Vince McMahon. Finish him off. Do the rest of us a favor. Finish him off. Don't let him get to his feet. Yeah. Face buster. Again, a second playmaker. To eliminate the boss, and MVP defeats Durag Vince McMahon. Wow, I mean, who do we even root for in this tournament anymore? Do we root for boosted Kurt Angle? MVP now? Goldberg looks like a for sure choice. All right, and that brings us to our second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Kurt Angle defeats Batista. Viscera defeats Umaga. Kurt Angle versus Viscera. We've got MVP. His reward for defeating Vince McMahon is that now he has to face Goldberg. All right, so let's go into this one. Oh, Kurt Angle before the bell even rung. Chat, who's your pick to win this matchup? Kurt Angle or Viscera? Oh, no. Ass to the abdomen and throw you. Okay. Wow, almost over already. Kurt's winning this. We gonna see. He gonna have to be on one to defeat Viscera. Kurt Angle tries the chop. Viscera lifts him up, face buster. Goes for a heel kick. Jumps completely over him. This man, look at the air this man got. Holy, bro. Air Viscera. This man got hang time. Viscera. Choke bomb. Okay. Telling him to get back to his feet. Kurt Angle tries a clothesline but cannot knock him down. Dumps him to the outside. Kurt Angle finally drops him. And Viscera busted open. I swear to God, the people in this game are busted open so easily. Kurt Angle continuing. Uh-oh. Kurt. Can he hit it? Can he hit the angle slam on Viscera? Uh-oh. Can he do it? He might have to rely on the ankle lock in this one. Kurt Angle body slam. Not going to go for the moonsault. Going to get him to his feet. Drop kick from the top. Hey, yo. Drop kick, not enough. Uh-oh. Kurt Angle dropping the straps. Goes, picks the leg, ankle lock. Viscera not far from the ropes. Angle decides to give up on the ankle lock. Angle goes for the moonsault, connects. Into the cover, and Kurt Angle moves to the final round. That's not a highlight, man. You didn't have to show that again. All right, so Kurt Angle makes pretty quick work of Viscera. All right, and that moves us into our second semifinal match, Goldberg versus MVP. MVP is coming off the high of beating the Boss. Goldberg is coming off the high of beating Paul London. Goldberg still busted open from Paul London. This man went from heat to velocity, didn't wipe the blood off his face. MVP already going for the win. Goldberg. No, not the super kick. Straight jab. Super kick again. If MVP wants to win this match, he does indeed have to lock in. It's going to require an amount of locking in that not many humans have. Running power slam. This is not a good sign. He's already taunting you. MVP, if you can hear me, they are preying on your downfall right now. You got to lock in. And Goldberg. Okay. Thought he was going to go for a powerbomb. Goes for the 2K special. This is not a good sign. He keeps taunting you. You can't let him do that. Off the rope. Spinning power slam. Vintage Goldberg. Diving clothesline misses. MVP now has an opening. Back to his feet. MVP still on the offense. Face buster. Back to his feet, and Goldberg. MVP still with some fight. Nails a boot. Off the ropes. Ballin'. There we go. Wow. Imagine beating Goldberg off the ballin'. MVP goes for a high knee. Misses. Irish whip. Another kick to the face, and Goldberg is, I mean, he's busted open twice, I guess, now. Double busted. MVP off the top, falling headbutt. It could be over. It could be over for Mr. Berg. Oh, no. No, MVP, no. Oh. MVP rolls out of the ring. Goldberg from behind, suplex on the floor. Uh-oh, no. He's charging up. The crowd's going crazy. No, MVP. You have to reverse this. This is how he beat Paul London. Into the cover. Jackhammer. Goldberg moves on to the finals. Wow. All right, so that leads us into our final round of the King of the Ring. Kurt Angle's path to get here. He defeats Batista and he defeats Viscera. Goldberg's path to get here. Paul London and MVP. So Kurt Angle could already be out of energy here, but the final round of King of the Ring, Kurt Angle versus Goldberg. All right, here we go. Winner of this match is the official King of the Ring. Goldberg back to his feet, misses. Up on the shoulders. Kurt wipes him out. Kurt Angle gonna work that open wound. This man got bloodied in the first round. Goldberg rolls to the outside. Kurt Angle moonsault to the floor. And Goldberg already in trouble. Off the stairs now. Goldberg back to his feet. Oh no. The Zenkai boost. Kurt Angle into the barricade. Now Kurt, Irish whip reversed, into the barricade again. Referee to the 6-7 count. Goldberg off the stairs at a count of 8. There's no way. Guys. We can't end the King of the Ring on a count out, bro. He's gonna take a count out. We're not gonna end the King of the Ring on a count out victory, man. That's so lame. We're gonna restart this match. I don't care. We're restarting the match. I'm not gonna let the King of the Ring end on a count out. I'm tired of count outs in this fucking game. Oh, the bald man aura off. Kurt. Reverse DDT. Into an armbar. Goldberg. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a choke slam there for a minute. Oh. Kurt right back to his feet. Goldberg just determined to kill this guy right now. Cannot keep him down. Kurt Angle powerbomb. Off the apron. Kurt gonna look for that moonsault to the floor again. But Goldberg moves this time. Lifts him up again. A powerbomb onto the floor. Goldberg already into a cover here. And that's it. Goldberg beats him with a simple slam. Wow, I was almost not even paying attention to that. It was just like a regular cover. I wasn't watching the replay either. I literally didn't see it. Goldberg wins King of the Ring, though. Can I look at the highlights for that? The highlight reel? See exactly what happened. It was just an overhead suplex, right? It doesn't even show the move. It just shows the pinfall. Wow, Kurt Angle spent. Has to go through Batista and Viscera. Gets beat by a simple move. And Goldberg is now the King of the Ring. All right, guys. So we did Monday Night Raw, our first round of our draft, and then our second round of our draft on SmackDown. And then Goldberg is able to win the King of the Ring. And that is, I think, where we're going to stop for today. I'm going to go grab food and everything. Chill out for the rest of the night. I will be streaming again either later this week or sometime next week. Probably more likely later this week. Probably Thursday or Friday. And then we'll finish up to Backlash. And then after that, I'll edit it and put it up on the channel. All right. I appreciate everybody for showing up, hanging out. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.